the latest crypto news, what's happening, DeFi, yield, stocks, and everything, right? So smash that like button and subscribe button. So today I'm gonna talk about Metrix Finance, what you can do with Metrix Finance, and kind of like a review also like how to do on the Metrix Finance, and also we'll go with the pricings like how does it looks like. So what is Metrix Finance, right? So Metrix Finance is basically a platform where you can track your LP positions and also lendings and what's going on, right? So it has a lot of features, so I'm gonna kind of walk over those, what are the main features, and basically kind of go over one of my positions and kind of walk through. So this is Metrix Finance, metrix.finance, and I'm gonna just kind of launch the app and kind of go through the main things. So launching the app, so when you launch, it seems like it goes to simulate. So if you see, there's three main functions, right? Discover, simulate, and track. So we're going to start with discover. What does discover means and how does it looks, right? So discover, there's two things. One is liquidity pool and one is lending and borrowing, right? So we're going to focus on liquidity pool since I mostly deal with the liquidity LP, and we can kind of roughly go over what does it looks like. So you can see that you can search for a token. So for example, if you're looking for, let's say, like what are the LP opportunities for, I don't know, Pepe, right? You can just search by the tokens. The other way is basically you could choose an exchange, right? So there's a lot of exchange. You need to have V3, V4, quick swap, pancake, Orca. One of the good things about Matrix is a lot of the platform does not have the Solana ecosystem, but Matrix Finance does have Radium and Orca, which is great. So you can kind of see pretty much everything, right? Black Hole, Shadow, Project S, Hyperswap. So lot of things. So I'm just gonna select all here, and if you go to network, here's just the Ethereum, right? And there's pretty much a lot of even Hyper EMV, Sonic, and all. I'm gonna just gonna select all, right? And I'm gonna let it like this calculation time frame. I think how they're calculating this average fee and all, that's what I'm assuming, but calculation time frame is 14. Kind of leave as it is, right? So you can see that there's literally they're tracking, I mean, 6,709 pool. That's a lot of pools, right? And you can even like select some of your favorites and it will kind of go here your favorite. So if you wanna, if you are kind of doing analysis and kind of, hey, I'm kind of thinking of doing this. So let's kind of go over, let's go over, right, what does it looks like. So here, let me short by average daily fee. So it's gonna basically short like daily fee, what LP basically, like what platform is giving like average daily fee highest. So it's 192. That's a lot of money. And if you think it's USDT with so basically Ethereum, right, on a V3 Ethereum network on Uniswap, right, 0.30. So if you have, you can see that that's crazy amount of fee. There's a TLV, like great TLV. So there's a bunch of metrics, like average daily volume is 64 million, and the average volume by TLV is 62%, right? So few of the things you kind of look, for example, this is great, like a lot of transactions happening, right? So in this USDC sold Radium, right? So you can kind of get an idea like which pool to. So one of the other thing is, for example, right, so let's say you are providing uh, Ethereum USDC in, let's assume, like Arbitrum. So if you look at here, maybe this base has better. So a lot of times what happen is, for the same pair, same range, you can have a better API on some other basically other exchange, I mean other decks, and you can kind of switch to that, right? Of course, you got to make sure they are reliable, they are very robust and all those things, but you just kind of look through the opportunities, right? For example, here USDT instead of USDC, if you want to do USDT, maybe there's some risk or not, but USDT is probably providing a little bit better yield, right? So then we have USDC with on basically what is this Aerodome, right? Pretty good rate. Then we have WBNB4. That's crazy. WNB4 is literally providing 122,000 per day. That's a lot of money. TLV is 2.49, but the average volume is literally like 4.26. So daily fee by TLB 4%, like really great like fees, right? So um, like if you're researching, and this has been doing for months. So if somebody LP here, they probably made bank. I don't know what's the price right now, but if the price is kind of stable, this is something to look for. So same thing, right? USDC with this, and you can kind of do analyze. So this is the first kind of discover. So I'm just gonna, I never looked into lending and borrowing, but it seems like a matrix elite feature. I'm not elite yet, so you need to kind of pay up a little bit more to kind of even look into that. So we're not gonna go over there. So now we're gonna go to simulate. So simulate is basically, if you are providing an ELP, what you can do is maybe a compare between two LP and two exchange and see how it performs, right? So for example, we can actually go from here itself. So let's say if you're gonna go USDC Sol, and basically we went to simulate, and it looks like it's opening in the new tab, and you can just go there and kind of do it manually. But here it's Sol USDC on Orca 0.0%, right? So this is the contract. But here if you see, um, it's gonna kind of give you a default. But let's say, what's the price right now? Does it tell you? Yeah, right now it's 135.78 USDC, right? So right now, um, Solana is 135.78. So if you are doing like, I don't know, like this is very tight, but let's say 100 to 180. Yeah, so if I do that kind of LP, how does it gives? Let's say you have like, I don't know, you're thinking of 20,000 in LP, then you have to provide 70 souls, 48%, and 10,000 USDC. So that's your total position. And you can actually do create position, and it will take you right there too. So it's kind of easier too. But if you do that, it says you're gonna make 24 hours about $78, and monthly 11.77, and yearly API gonna be 143, and you'll be making 28,000, right? So as long as it's in your range for the whole year, you'll be making that much. Again, this is estimate, it's always changing, but you get the idea, kind of, if you want to kind of simulate how does it look like, right? And seems like you can save to portfolio, and of course you can change pool if you want. Also you can do create one click create positions, it will take you to the Orca and that pool, and basically you can just plug it your number and kind of get started with it, right? So you have a lot of like average daily fee is about 99,000, average daily volume is 249 million, and a correlation is 0.11. But here you have TLV 4260, that's total value logged in this contract. And basically you see bunch per daily volume TLB, and geometric mean is, that's your mean for this range 134, right? So lot of good nuggets, so you can kind of simulate, right? So if you want to change pool, you just click on change pool, then you select like, hey, which exchange, for example Uniswap, and let's say you want to do, why it's not happening, oh my god, sometimes it's very slow and laggy, but you get the idea, I think, like, okay, no, I don't want, okay, so if you do V4, and let's say Ethereum, and you pick a coin, Ethereum and USDC, I have seen it's like very laggy. Okay, yeah. So here it kind of gives you like, hey, pool is this. There's different pools like 0.30, 1, 0.5, and 0.01, which doesn't have TLB, so you don't want to do here. Here it's just the $5, so it doesn't make sense. Here you have like a 1%, but TLB is $41 only, and here you have this 0.30, that's where the main money is, 14.74 million, right? So if you go here, then you see the same thing, you just provide your range, uh, yeah, it kind of auto provided range, and this is providing about 1200, I guess. So that's three. So you can change your money, right? Like how much you're, there's 1000. So let's say you're doing 10,000, and how much it's gonna give you, it's $30 per day, right? Estimated per year, same thing. So this is simulate, like if you want to simulate, and seems like you can save to portfolio, and seems like this simulation shape to my portfolio, so I can kind of see. Now the third thing is track, which is the main thing with this, and you can track multiple questions depending upon what your plan is. One thing, it's gonna take up, I already have my addresses, so it's gonna take, and you can see your close positions and all, so it's gonna take a while to load up the position. So we're gonna open up one of my positions and see what does it look like, and go from there. Also, if you guys have any questions or comment, let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure I'll cover those questions and make a video on literally how I choose my range to LP, anything you want on LP. But this is taking a while, so it does take a while. So we'll see. So now we have, right, so here I have some of my positions. For example, this one, pretty much all are in loss. One thing is I have like measured in base, and for some reason it's in base. So you can see that these are my open position. I have a little bit more, but it's not showing all. This link and Pepe has been out of range for a while. uh, it did earn this, but profit and loss. But versus hodl, that's what important things, right? If you just hold it, that whatever it started, I would be down like 725, but right now I'm positive here, right? So that's versus hodl. Same thing here is 13, not a lot. So I did some earnings, but as you see, and this is uni USDC. Maybe we can kind of analyze this one. So here I have 1800, 1847. Current earning is 459. Profit and loss is, I started this like all USDC, almost all USDC, that's why it's kind of in low loss. But I'm gonna kind of go over why I did and what was my strategy. So yeah, so if I go to the details, it's gonna basically pull that positions and kind of show you everything that you need to know about that, right? So for example, here current liquidity is basically sorry, yeah, current liquidity is, that is the value of the positions, right? The earnings is basically claimed 48, did I claim 48 cents, maybe, I guess. But earnings unclaimed 459.26, that's what I already claim. Unclaimed seems like 0.48 I claimed. But profit and loss, since I started with all USDC, it is losing money since what we called uni kind of went down, and APR is 161, which is awesome. And 24-hour projection is $81. And I opened this on November 10, today is 16, so about right. So 6 days, almost 500, I'll take that, right? So 2000 in like a month, I'll take it. And you can see that position compositions, right? So uni I have 47% and USDC 53%. I started almost like 80 or 90, yeah, 96% USDC and a little bit of uni. And initial assets was 105, this much, and 18,000 of course USDC, right? Now if you go to the earnings, uni, there's 31.7, USDC 229. And I claimed a small, I don't know why I claimed, but there's divergent loss, right? What's a loss, kind of? So if I had hodl 100% uni, I would have 15. So basically depending like what you have. If I have all uni, right? So I did not have all uni, but if I had, cause uni lost stuff, so I'll be profited. But if I had everything's USDC, also I lost cause it's went down. And if I did 50-50, if I did, I'm profitable. And from initial assets, I'm down $811. Even if the Uniswap did went down because of the fee, I'm not down that much. Divergent loss is 1200, but with the fee, I'm like this much, right? So you can see that this is the price range. So I opened like when uni was really high. It has been kind of coming down, but basically in this range. And the reason I kind of did was I think uni is solid coin, and I feel like in this bear market can go maybe a $4, but I did $5 because I'll get some fees. But I'm thinking at least for a year it will be around that $5 to $10. Right now it's 7.5. I mean, it may of course go out, but if it does, and if I so if you look at, like, I'm making about $80, but in a very conservative, even if I make $50, so I'll make about like 15 to 2,000 a month. It's a 10,000. So in 5 months I can actually get back my money. So I think within the 5 month it will be within that range. That's all I'm saying. So if I get my money back, then it's just the house money. Basically, I'll whatever the uni I'll have is kind of free uni, right? So that's what my strategy. Of course, it may not work out, so that's there. Then if you look into here, liquidity position, different things, chart allows your position. Okay, so you can just do so this is for 50-50 hodl. How does it's gonna work? So you can kind of simulate and see 30 historical fees earning USD. So on 11, oh, okay, so this is interesting. I did not looked into it, but that is pretty good. So 30-day historical fees earning. So on 11th I earned 163. Then I guess it was very like very a lot of volume, right? So look at this. On some days, like, you can literally make $63. Then it's like 84, 77, 67, and Thursday, Friday. Wow. Okay, then it's 36. So that's 36 because Friday, and that's probably 30, $40, right? It has significantly went down because the volume was really high at that time, and it has kind of uh, good right now, kind of stabilized. But this is pretty interesting. So I did not notice that, right? And projections, yeah, one day is 81, 7 day is, so it tells you 30 days 24. Don't believe it's probably not gonna happen, but maybe 1500. So yeah. But here if you see like 70, 90 days, if it does this 90 days, I have like 7,000, right? If I have 7,000, put 10,000, right? That's the worst case. Is if it, unless like uni go to zero, I have everything in a uni coin, right? So I'll have uni coin at $5 at least in the worst case scenario, right? So this is pretty good, like 90 days, 7,000 if it works, right? And yeah, long positions 100% this, short position this, and LP long uni, LP long USDC, a little bit more on basically your heads and all. Seems like you can has if you have the, I mean, I don't know, it probably gonna show you how you has and all, but here it also say, oh, okay, so deposit, I deposited 2,000, then I deposited 7,961, then I collected 48, probably just to test it out. But after that, I have not collected, and so it's pretty detailed of your positions, kind of what's happening, how it's doing. It's really cool. So let me know in the comments what do you guys think. So one thing I kind of forgot was uh, basically the fee. Metrix Finance, like, how does the fees looks like, the pricing, right? So if you look at here, the free tier, I think it doesn't give you much. You can track your position, but a lot of things will be blurred out, so it's there. So with the pro and elite, right, so there's yearly 500 to 800, and if you go monthly, $50. So the fee does seems like a little bit high for me. I think like if it's $20 or $30, a lot of people can get in. $50 does seem like a little bit high, but again, there's probably a lot of expenses with getting the infra set up and all, so it's there. But and I don't know, like, I haven't explored much, like some of the ALP tracking, but not all. So if you know any good ALP tracking which are better and cheaper, let me know. But that's all for now. I just wanted to kind of provide my honest review and how does it looks like. Thank you.